And by properly start, I mean we've started. I'm really close to the microphone because I love you all.
That's a lie.
Okay. I didn't. This is a professional operation we run here.
The most.
Right. Oh, for whatever reason, the sounds of the Elgato are coming out of the speakers of my laptop. That's great. That's my favorite.
Just the best.
Hold on, give me a second. Got it. All right. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. It only took a minute and a half, but we got there.
I said it's already over week.
Annie?
Hmm?
Annie? Or is Annie okay?
No. Any good.
Actually, yeah. Like, I don't know if people like kind of put that together, but Annie died in that song. Like, I really don't think people put that together. Like, Annie
Never
got
put that much
shot.
thought into it, if I'm being honest. I just knew that she got struck by a smooth criminal.
Yeah, which is weird because the criminals don't explicitly commit murder. Yeah, he came into your apartment and he left the bloodstains on the carpet. So you went into the bedroom, you were struck down, it was your doom. Yeah. And he died.
Then why is he asking if she's okay?
Because the way the song is like, the way the chorus is prefaced, he's asking that, well, no, because that's even the chorus. Like, I think he's like going through how to put this? At the time, he's asking those questions because he saw the light in her room. He heard the crescendo. Like, and for anybody wondering what a crescendo is, it's a build of noise. Mark, do a crescendo real quick. Yeah, that's a crescendo. Da 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 da. That's a crescendo. Da 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 da. Yeah, that fucker. I've never seen that before. Like, So, Mark, are you ready for Ragnarok?
I was technically ready for that when the other one ended. Just because I didn't have the best experience when the game ended, doesn't mean I wasn't looking forward to the next experience.
Again, like for me, like I feel like I pussed out because I was playing the game on normal. I started the game on hard and then dropped down to normal.
You saw what I went through. You don't want that.
No, that's
it was
thing.
not
like,
enjoyable.
So, a shout out to Booper Seared Bros. They did they had an F It Beard Bros episode where they had people they decided to make Alex play games that they thought would make him rage and like really upset him, which sounds like a fucked up thing to do, but it's what they decided. And the first opening stage of God of War on like the hardest difficulty was what they had him play.
Because that thing is a learning curve.
Huh?
That thing is a learning curve because in that first section, like the very first enemy you fight against, like I died to that so many times.
Yeah, that's And it gets like on higher difficulties, they add more enemies, from what I can tell. So he was getting the hang of it. They hit harder. They don't take hit stun. They regain health.
It's not not
fair. Like, I don't know. I think the highest difficulty I ever beat God of War on, like as far as the other ones are concerned, was probably like hard mode, and that was about it. I've never beaten. I might have beaten it on Titan mode. That might be like the hard mode, but I've never beaten it on like God mode because that shit is difficult.
I did 3 on the hardest difficulty. But I didn't ever play the second or first one on that because at the time I didn't care. Like I hadn't reached that point in my life where I was like, I want to suffer. Which I'm in that point. So you said you had stuff to talk about was the Kira Hero.
Yeah, that was a bit that ain't gonna work out right now because I'm gonna fight Krang.
Oh no!
You Shadows are bad. I love the sound effect it makes when you hit bosses in this game, like that. Bow, 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 bow.
It's quite easy.
Before we get to ritualistic suicide, what is your favorite hit confirmed sound in any video game?
Hit confirmed sound?
Yeah, or like at least sounds that, the hit confirms.
I don't know about that. Like, because otherwise I would say probably like the TMNT thing, but like my favorite sound effects, like from a video game, from when you beat a boss, is probably from the Scott Pilgrim game. It's the KO noise. I just like the way it sounds. It's just very video game, and that's why I like it. KO. But all echoey and shit.
One of my favorite hit confirm noises of all time, is the Black Ops 1 hit confirm noise. That like when you throw out a gas grenade and you're like standing by and you hear the enemy like start to choke on it, like I love that. Like that noise, that like it's like waiting for a metronome, like, or like a timer to stop ticking down. It's just this weird little tick noise, like as they're like getting hit, or like when you shoot them and it makes that like the very specific
the only noise I can think of like that like straight up gives me serotonin every time I hear it is like when you're in Goof Troop and you throw a barrel at an enemy and it sends them flying. There's a very like particular like whistling noise that happens. It's like a crash and then a whistling noise. That I enjoy that a lot.
Oh my gosh! I'm pretty sure I'm playing this on normal. Oh my gosh.
Do you have a least favorite?
There aren't very many hit confirmed noises in video games as far as I'm aware. Like as far as like I'm concerned, like there aren't that many. The hit confirmed noise from Street Fighter 2 is actually really good. The one from Smash Brothers 1 is really good. Oh man, it's really hard to like explain what that noise is in Smash Bros. 1. But it almost sounds hollow and kind of metallic. It's really hard to explain what that sounds like. But if you've never played Smash Bros. 1,
the sound that happens when you the specific thing I can think of that like makes it happen is when you like are in the home run contest and you hear the crack of the bat.
Yeah, that whistle.
That noise. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that fucking. Oh my god. The death. Oh, the fire of it all. He doesn't get that reference because he won't watch Rick and Morty 4. The quest for peace. I can't tell when to hit him. I don't know when to hit him. Why could I not hit him right there? What was he doing that made him unhittable? Explain to me the words. Explain to me the reason. Explain to me. But yeah, I can't do anything there because oh my nuts. I have testicles and they are frazzled. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I am a failure.
I'm a failure.
I can't hit him. There you go. Okay. So, avoid him when he's doing that. Alright. Alright, so I'm just a dumb boy. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, I got it. I'm stupid. And I'm ugly. Alright. Alright, I'm not... Okay. I realize what I'm doing wrong, like what I was doing wrong. And I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm completely embarrassed. Like, I realized, like, how not hard it really was. And, yeah, I'm thoroughly embarrassed. I have made a fool of my legacy. My legacy has been destroyed.
Apparently, the hey listen is the most annoying noise in video games.
The what?
Hey listen. Hey listen.
Hey listen. I never had. Probably because I didn't play
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. And I have no intention to. Because I don't like Ocarina of Time there. It's not that hard, I'm just dumb. Like, it's not that hard, I am just stupid. Bawakunga, my brother, second nipple.
He's on fire.
Oh, that's a good one. Boom shakalaka. Actually, boom shakalaka. He's on fire from downtown. It's good. All of those are fine. The best sound effect in NBA Jam is the backboard breaking. By far, that's the best sound effect in NBA Jam because it's okay. Just keep in mind, like, it took me 32 minutes to clear this. 32 minutes to clear it. We're gonna play this again as Donatello again for Jay. Started with Donatello, ended with Donatello, and I'm gonna play it on this. I'm just gonna play here because I don't want to like. I just want to finish. I just want to be done. But we have to fill out the week because this was Monday's episode and we're done at 14 minutes. We were done at 14 minutes. And we're gonna go through all the cutscenes and stuff because when you watch the last episode of the series, or a season, you watch the credits. That's the rule. So
I like to point out that everyone like associates Silent Hill's like siren noise with Silent Hills at this point, but
that's not what I think of when I think of Silent Hill.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of people that do, and they also associate the radio static. But the thing is, in the first Silent Hill, there wasn't radio static. I mean, it was supposed to be radio static, but it just sounded like a ringing bell.
When you think of Silent Hill, other than the obvious, what noise comes to mind?
What noise? There's a specific noise whenever you pick something up.
There it is.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. That was my notification noise 2 years ago. Well, like not last year, but the year before that, because my theme was Silent Hill. That is the one noise from Silent Hill that I always remember, because it's a really good noise, and it's mostly a really good noise because somehow that one like crappy like 2-note noise and like it fits the universe. You know what I mean? Like
it was the one noise that you get in that game that makes you feel like, oh, I'm making progress. This is
like and there really weren't much of those. Pickle time. We eat pickles in the time. Pickle time. I am sorry. It is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember it being 4 o'clock. I woke up and messaged you at like 1 something. I don't know where 4 o'clock came from. My sleep cycle is completely shot. Like, the problem is, you know how like when you get used to a certain sleep schedule, like your body tends to like get used to like waking up at a certain time of day. And so like for the longest time, like no matter when you go to sleep, your body will like know that it's like 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, right? What ended up happening was my clock reset to 9 o'clock. Like for like nearly a year, I was waking up at about between 11 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I don't have a job. I'm a piece of shit. Like, hate me because you work and I don't. But ultimately, that's the reason you be mad, is because I don't have to go to work and you do, and that's really annoying. That's okay. I just want to point out, like, anybody who has that lifestyle where you don't have to work but someone else does, and they question why you don't have to work, and like, well, how do you get money? They don't care. Like, they really just want to know, like, why do they have to work and you don't? They think it's unfair, and I can't stress enough that, like, it's not relevant. It's not relevant to your life. Like, it just isn't. Like, what do you get out of, like, here's the use. Like, I don't have to work. Imagine if you dated me. Like, you can guarantee I always have rent money, and there's no excuse for the house not to be clean because I'm always at home. Like, I never have something else that I need to be doing. Like, I'm always available. I'm the perfect experience. Oh.
I'm hungry.
Ow. But yeah, like, so now my current sleep cycle is set to wake me up at like 9 o'clock. And like right now, I'll probably like try to lay down and go to sleep by 7 a.m. because my eyes are already tired again. Because here's the thing. For a while, what was happening was, like, for like 2 or 3 days, what would happen is I would take a nap around 7 o'clock. And I'd wake up at about 9 or 10. And then I'd be up until like 6 or 7. And then I'd go to sleep. And I'd wake up at my usual like 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Like somewhere in there. That was fine for me. because like I got to watch TV and play video games. Like I got to be up during the parts of the day that were important. I slept during the parts of the day that were boring. Like that was fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
Today they didn't happen because we didn't record last night or hang out last night. I got really tired and I laid down at 12 o'clock. And what ended up happening was, like, it wasn't 12 o'clock, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock. But here's the deal. If I try to wake up at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, or around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, if I'm going to bed at 2, I'm not sleeping for 10 hours. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the problem, is I can't make myself sleep for 10 hours straight. As much as I would like to. I just simply can't. Because start isn't pause. So let me pause. This is episode 11. Boppity boopy dee dee. Alright, this is where we're going to stop the episode. Because we're doing 20 minutes. Otherwise, we'll finish the whole game in one episode. But yeah, like sleep cycle. My sleep cycle is shot. I'm currently tired. Like I woke up, like I said, at like just after 1 o'clock, and the whole thing was I'd take a nap at like 7 o'clock. I'd leave the TV on, and for whatever reason, leaving the TV on wouldn't let me like sleep for good. Today that didn't work. I went to bed. I went to bed around 5 o'clock and woke up at like 1 o'clock. I went to fucking sleep. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I went to sleep. When I woke up, the TV was off. I was like, "Oh, what time is it? Like 9 o'clock." I look at my watch, and it's 1 in the morning, and I'm like, "No, this is awful." So upset. But you were awake, so it wasn't so bad. Mostly because we get work done, and I have something to make me stay awake until I'm tired again, which has already happened. Not that I can go to bed now because I just took that fucking Linzess, and that's a bad combination. Sleeping in medicine that makes you shit don't do that. If you take a laxative, don't try to take a nap. Or if you do, take a nap in the tub naked.
Or whatever you feel most comfortable cleaning afterwards.
Yeah, like if you want to, like just like you could just take a nap in the backyard on like a pool chair, like one of them pool thingies where it's got like slits in it. Yeah, and just sleep out there and like naked with a blanket over you. Yeah, like you just shit on the ground like directly beneath you, and then just like hose your asshole off like with the hose.
Just
These
know
are
that,
life
like,
hacks.
while you were okay with that, like,
Yeah,
I'll judge you.
I won't judge you, but I will have questions. I will ask. I will honestly just be more curious as to like how well did it work. So yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves. We're out of here. Tony Stark dies.